We have gotten a number of calls, tips, and emails from you asking what happened to the JetBlue passenger who tested positive for coronavirus mid-flight on a plane from New York to Palm Beach. Contact 5 went straight to the Palm Beach County Sheriff and State Attorney to find out if anything can be done to hold him accountable. Investigator MERRIS BADCOCK explains why the answer isn't simple.
Here's the thing, the case is still under investigation, so we weren't able to get into too many specifics about what could happen to that JetBlue passenger. But we learned law enforcement agencies need help from lawmakers if they want stronger penalties for people who blatantly endanger others when they have coronavirus. With hundreds of cases in Florida, and while people are being asked to self-quarantine, Contact 5 confirmed the Department of Health has yet to issue a single official quarantine order.
There's no quarantine orders anywhere in the state right now, for sure. If one is ordered, and it has to be through the Department of Health, it's actually a legal document for quarantine or confinement.
Florida DOH officials say all individuals have voluntarily isolated and quarantined, so the need for an official order hasn't been necessary. But without an official order in place, it's difficult for law enforcement to arrest people who have coronavirus and choose to endanger others.
They're hoping people are going to be compliant, self-compliant. My experience in 50 years of doing this job is people are not self-compliant. That's why you have people in jail, because they don't obey the law to start with.
People like the JetBlue passenger who tested positive for COVID-19 but still traveled from New York to Palm Beach when he was supposed to self-quarantine. Scott RODMAN was on that flight in the row across from the infected passenger.
He made an irresponsible decision. He made a bad mistake.
State Attorney Dave Ehrenberg can't release much about the case since it's still under investigation.
Communicated with the Governor's Office of Department of Health on the particular instance of the JetBlue passenger, and a quarantine order was not issued there.
He says these are uncharted waters, and it's up to lawmakers to beef up the books if they want more stringent enforcement during pandemics.
State laws are not equipped to handle this situation. And that's why, until the legislature modernizes its state law, it's going to be up to all of us to watch each other's backs, to make sure that we're safe, because we're all in this together.
If official quarantine orders are issued and violated, Sheriff Rick Bradshaw assured us people will be arrested and taken to the quarantine area in the county jail. Now, we've reached out to several local lawmakers to see if they're considering bills that would boost public health laws, and we'll keep you updated on their responses. I'm Contact 5 investigator MERRIS BADCOCK, WPTV News Channel 5.